Howdy.
And
welcome to the Third Opinion Podcast.
Episode 24.
4.
And 3/4.
And 3/4.
In about 20 minutes, it'll be 3/4.
Ethan, how have you been?
We've turned into a novella.
Yes. I don't know what that was, so I don't want to play it any more than I have to.
Wow, 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 wow. I'm good. How are you?
I'm good.
My boy? My son?
A little sleepy, a little hungry, but I'm good.
Getting hangry?
No, I don't get hangry.
Don't get hangry on me
I
now.
don't get hangry. I get had.
I don't get hangry. I get even.
I get had. I get hungry and sad. Because I'm like, man, I really could need something to eat right now. Eating something would be ideal right now.
That's no fun.
It is no fun, but I will tell you what is fun.
The show.
No.
Oh.
We are recording today's episode February 11th, 2018 at 5:15 p.m. Merry Christmas, Ethan.
It's 5:16.
I got your present, Ethan.
Did you?
All aboard. You ready to get going?
Where are we going, Dad?
We're going to go hear about my trip that I took over this past weekend.
Where'd you go?
I went to Gatlinburg.
I missed you so.
I wish you had gone with.
Glad you're gone forever.
But I'm back.
Yes.
Okay. I went to Gatlinburg for the Scouting
For the Gatlinburg.
Winterfest event.
Ooh.
Yes. But I learned this over the weekend. There's like 3 Winterfests. There's one the weekend that we went, the first one.
Mm-hmm.
There's a second one after this coming week for church, and there's one more week after that for like another event.
See,
or
that's
weekend.
what I thought you were going to. Was the church one, because that's the one I've heard of.
Yeah. No,
I didn't know there was a scouting one,
We went to the fun scouting one.
and that is awesome.
That is awesome because there were Explorer Scouts, Sea Scouts, Venturing Scouts. No Boy Scouts, no Girl Scouts, no Cub Scouts.
Got little sea boys,
High adventure, great time.
little mountain boys.
Yes. So you want to hear about my weekend from the start to the finish?
Cheers.
Chase. Ethan, buckle up. We're going for a ride. Ooh. Oh, that's the wrong end. Just get spit all over it.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Don't use that. Don't use it till later. You might want to boil that first.
Thanks. I appreciate that.
You're welcome. Just fair warning.
So, Friday. What day was it? What day was Friday? The 9th? The 9th. I think it was the 9th.
Don't you ask Kanji Club.
You memeing right now?
No.
So I left my house.
You mean my
we met
house.
at your house. We met at the farmer's market. At 7, and then we left like around 7:30 after we got everything loaded up. Because it was just 3 of us going, and then the one adult that we had. We get to the hotel. Well, you know Gatlinburg's like a decent amount of driving. It's like
about 4 hours, 3-4 hours, 3.5,
yeah,
4 hours.
It took us 3 hours because the weather was beautiful and perfect. There was no slowing us down.
As long as you don't hit traffic, it's not.
Yeah.
It's really not much past Knoxville.
Yeah, we got there at 11.
It's not bad.
We left at 7. We got there at 11. So 4 hours because we didn't stop and eat, but it took us a little bit to get up there.
Yeah.
Because it was the weekend also, which means Gatlinburg trains on it's leaving the station.
They do. They turn it on.
Yes, they do. They put the steam in, flip the switch,
Put the coal on.
put the coal on,
Pop it hot.
download the new app, permissions, and they get rolling.
Toot toot.
So we actually, the first place we ate at, because we needed to check in at the hotel at the Gatlinburg Convention Center. There's like 4 hotels across there.
Right.
We stayed at the Super 8. Ooh, very nice.
Ooh.
Relatively inexpensive also. Very good.
They really are.
We ate at, the Pancake Barn? Pancake Pantry. Pancake House?
Yeah, Pancake Pantry. I think it's the pantry.
I think it's a Pancake Pantry.
Pancake
It's really
Pantry.
nice. Very upscale brunch
Heard
breakfast
good
place.
things.
Very nice.
Never ate there myself,
It's good.
but heard good things.
It's very nice. I had hot chocolate and like some pancakes and eggs and country ham. Very tasty.
Delicious.
Delicious. Very good.
Nutritious.
Hey, and after a long drive, no breakfast. We got lunch. We had breakfast lunch.
Yeah.
No, also known as...
Breakfast is a good time any time of day.
Exactly.
Also known as a brunch.
Also known as a brunch. Or a brinner.
Or between breakfast and dinner, it's a
Lunch.
midnight snack. It's a late boy's waffle.
And that's all you need to know. It was a late boys waffle. And then we checked into the convention center. Got all of our green wristbands and passes and all that for the weekend.
Nice.
And we checked into the hotel, dropped all of our junk off. And then we went on a scavenger hunt around Gatlinburg.
Oh,
and let me
boy.
tell you, that was a fun time.
Oh, boy.
We also got tickets for Wonderworks. But we were like, you know what? There's so much going on the immediate first day, Friday. And it's going to rain tomorrow, Saturday, anyway. We don't know over there. And it's going to rain the afternoon Saturday after we're done doing all those activities. So we were like, you know what? We're just going to save Wonderworks for tomorrow.
Solid plan.
So we did, which turned out to be a good idea.
Now that we've expelled all the demons.
Yeah. Do you want to know how Saturday went?
How'd Saturday go?
Pretty good.
Okay.
We woke up. Well, the Super 8 had continental breakfast.
Did you have a waffle maker?
It did have a waffle maker. Yes, it did.
That's
A
how,
waffle
you know,
maker
that's how you
did
know
good.
it's a good one.
That's how you know it's a good one.
If they don't have the waffle maker,
Not a good place to eat at.
I don't. If it's just the cereal and the apples and the
Yeah.
oranges,
Yeah.
I'm just like, I can no.
They had apple juice and orange juice.
Mm-mm.
They had apple juice, orange juice. They had some cereal. They had little milk cartons.
Little eggies.
They didn't have eggs, but they did have sausage and biscuits and gravy.
Well, that's fine.
Yeah, completely fine.
That's fine.
What I was after was that good boy waffle.
Ooh.
You know when they
Sorry,
have like the
the
big
Belgium-
vat of
the
waffle
Belgium.
mix? It was really good.
I like them Belgian waffles. They're quite good.
They are quite good.
Jelly. Put a little jelly on top.
Ooh, I actually put the gravy on top of the waffle
Also a good call.
and dip the sausage and biscuit inside.
I
the
used
waffle
to do
gravy.
that with the French toast sticks.
Ooh, that's a good idea.
Put that gravy on top.
Ooh, that's a good idea. So we got breakfast and we left. Well, what our main thing that we were doing was a Dutch oven cooking competition. And you know your boy knows how to cook. Ethan,
I do.
tell me that. Yes, he does.
The boy, he cooks.
The boy cooks a bunch.
He cooks.
Actually, in fact, after this, I'm making spaghetti. So.
Spaghetti.
Oh, nice. Nice. Yes.
I'm done.
So we made a Dutch oven calzone. Actually,
Ooh, that sounds delicious.
let me tell you all about it. There's also 9 judges.
Oh, now I want a calzone.
It was good. So there were 9 judges, right? Handmade dough, which I made myself. The 9 judges, every time one of them came up and asked, "So what are you making?" Because we had to make two things. We had to make a dinner, which first was a calzone, and we had to make a dessert. Which
What did you do for dessert?
monkey bread.
Ooh, always good.
Yeah, that's why I have the bag of cinnamon, brown sugar, and sugary garbage nonsense.
Always good.
Always good. And it was good. We used dinner rolls because you had to use chicken and you had to use dinner rolls for your 2 main courses, part of the competition. We made a chicken calzone. Ooh, mozzarella.
Ooh, marinara.
Ooh,
Ooh, calzone bread. Put it in the Dutch. Oven it up.
good.
Delicious.
We also used sautéed onions. Ooh, lemon pepper sautéed chicken.
You lost me at the onions.
You don't like the onions?
Not an onion.
That's
Not
why
a-
my
not a
breath
fan of
smells
the
horrible
onions.
today. I know my breath smells horrible because we ate at that 50s diner in Gatlinburg.
Oh, Mel's.
I don't know if it was. I don't think it was
Is
Mel's.
it Mel's? That place is great.
I think it's called the Diner.
Mel's Diner is great.
We'll have to go back sometime.
Is it right off? Is it
It was in Pigeon Forge.
not in Gatlinburg?
Yeah, it was not in Gatlinburg.
And it's on the right as you go in?
Yes.
That
yes.
smells. I'm 90% sure it smells. Little small place, really packed all the time.
Yeah,
Pretty sure it smells.
and it's a 50s diner.
Yep.
It's all stainless steel and red and all that.
Yep, got
and
the
white.
little counter, pictures all over the walls.
Yeah.
Yes.
It looks like a set from Back to the Future.
Yes.
Is it? I don't think it's called Mel's Diner anymore.
90% sure. It may have changed, but I believe that's what it used to be called. Either way, know what you're talking about. It is delicious.
Yeah, it was very good. I just get like a normal burger. Anyway, I'm skipping days. So for the Dutch oven competition, and here's what each judge would come up to me and be like, so what are you guys making for your Dutch oven competition, or what are you guys making for your 2 dishes? And I would always say we're making a Dutch oven calzone and monkey bread.
Ooh.
The calzone was handmade dough.
Is that it?
I think so.
Yeah, that's it.
It doesn't say Mel's Diner anymore, though.
They may have changed it.
Maybe.
Because that's what it used to be.
Yeah.
And it may be a different diner entirely.
No, that's it.
Yeah.
Pretty sure that's it.
Mel's.
Yeah. I think it's called...
It's really good.
It was really good. So, there were 6 or 7 going against us in the cooking competition.
But they didn't stand a chance.
Well,
if there's one thing 309 is known for,
yeah,
it is their cooking.
All right, we placed 4th, right out.
You failed me for the last time. You failed me for the last time.
I'm sorry, Darth.
I'm so disappointed in you.
I think we got 4th out of 7 places.
That's the very definition of mediocre.
It is the very definition of mediocre. But what beat us was very good, because everybody was like, after the judges got done judging stuff, we all shared and talked to each other and all that after the competition. And everybody else was so good.
And you realized what a disappointment you were to me.
Yeah, no, I know. But hey, we did good for it being literally our first time going to Winterfest.
Nani.
What'd you say? What for it?
Nani.
And then after the competition, it was like 10 to 12, I think. But we left at 1 because the judges took forever.
In the day or the evenings?
The day. 10 a.m., 12.
Lunchtime.
12 lunchtime. We ate the rest of our calzone for lunch.
Delicious Dutch lunch.
Yes.
You cannot... That is one thing you cannot beat.
Mm-hmm.
It's good Dutch oven cooking.
Mm-hmm. Dutch oven's really
Nothing compares.
I think I just realized that I really love cooking Dutch ovens. A
well-seasoned Dutch oven, nothing compares.
Oh, yeah. Papa. Get those sound bites in there.
Tasty sun drop.
Tasty sun drop. Which I have like a Walmart bag. Ooh.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
I've been yelling all weekend if you can't tell. So, we got 4th for the competition. Everybody else beat us by a lot. Everybody else was so good. Someone made...
even the ones that were behind you beat you.
Even the ones that were behind us beat us, yeah.
That's how bad and mediocre. Mediocre,
more like.
Mediocres.
Mediacres is the place for me.
Dutch cooking is the life for me. That's all I got.
Cast iron.
Spread so far and wide. Darling, I love you, but give me that fireside.
After we got back from the Dutch oven competition, which we were at Manette Park, which is like 2 miles away from the convention center. So we just like drove back down the hill because Gatlinburg's on the side of a mountain.
It was? When did it get there? No, Gatlinburg's really cool. I haven't been in a few years.
We need to go sometime for a fun trip.
I was thinking about that earlier, actually.
About how much you missed out.
Yeah. Speaking of which, I need to take my safety test.
Yes. I don't know what it's for, though.
For squatting. For you boys.
Oh, for venturing?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you do need to do that, don't you?
I'm having trouble locating it.
I'll help you find it. All the scouting stuff is impossible to find.
Before we leave today. That way it's taken care of.
Yeah, all the venturing stuff is impossible to find.
It is.
No, I'll agree with you on that.
I've noticed.
Their websites were made in 2003, and they have not been updated.
Never been updated.
They've never been updated. That's why...
We might as well use smoke signals.
It would work.
I can interpret those easier.
And you can get much more done. So we had an itinerary, a packet of things to do, and there was like 50
watching
things
your Snapchat.
to do.
You had all kinds of stuff going on.
It was wild. Friday night there was like.
Did you have some singing and performing going on?
There were some performing arts going on.
Anybody famous?
No, it was just all scouts.
Okay.
Some are probably going to be famous though.
I was watching some of those. I was like, that's quite good.
That one girl that was singing that Harry Styles.
Great.
She sounded extremely good. She won second place.
What won
Tell
first?
me about it. What won first place was like these twerking firefighters.
I don't feel like that's got appropriate.
Well, it's because they're in like full fire uniforms and it's 3 guys. It's fine, I guess.
I'm so confused right now.
They won top 5 out of like 70 performances. The first one. Okay, hold on. Let me finish Saturday. Remind me to come back to this. We're equally as...
We're going to shelve that for later.
Yeah. I have to talk about it. I'm so
confused right now.
I literally just got all of my energy and my voice back.
Moving on.
There was a thing that I really wanted to do called Italian Derby.
Ooh.
And I was like, what could this possibly be?
What's an Italian Derby, Elisha boy?
We speculated and wondered all day. I said we'll be driving...
I assume you eat one of 2 things.
You eat one of 2 things?
No, I assume one of 2 things is...
Okay,
is
go ahead.
I assume you bake and then race a car made of pizza.
Yeah? Oh, yeah.
Or you make a horse out of spagat and race that.
Excuse me. You're close.
So which one is it?
We speculated all day, or we speculated whenever it said Italian Derby Challenge. I was like, what could this possibly be?
Unless it's like just a tour de force of food.
What it is, Trevor said
that
we were probably making meatballs, cooking them, and racing them down a hill. I said we are probably going to race miniature Ferraris.
You lied to me. You said there was no one famous there. Clearly the Massachusetts meatballs were there. Excuse me, the New Jersey meatballs. Pardon me. Our Super Bowl winners.
I forgot that I still have to edit that. I'll put that up eventually.
Our Super Bowl winners.
Our Super Bowl winners. Who did win the Super Bowl anyway? The Patriots?
The meatballs.
The Eagles?
New Jersey meatballs.
Oh, yeah. The Italian Derby Challenge is you make a car
out of
pasta.
That's not as exciting.
No.
Or delicious.
You get lasagna noodles. You get tons of macaronis.
What do you use for the wheels?
The round wheel macaronis.
Little bow ties.
I'll put a picture on the Facebook page, on the YouTube.
Little bow tie boys.
Use bow ties for some stuff. I think.
Bow tie wheels.
Let me find a picture.
Crazy.
But it was like really funny because whenever we got there, we were like, "What could this possibly?" We don't know what this could possibly be.
You walked in and there was like 6 guys dressed like Chef Boyardee.
That would be really funny. No, the guy that was doing it was from like a North Carolina crew. But he had an English accent.
I thought you were going to say actually Italian.
No, I wish it was actually
farthest
Italian.
From. Oh my.
Yeah. Ethan just saw the picture.
I like how it has the little Ferrari symbol at the front.
Yeah, Hunter drew the Ferrari symbol. Pretty cool, huh? He wanted to make an F40. Do you see it?
Well, he tried.
It's friggin' macaroni, dude. Here's the one I made. You like the quad exhaust?
Gotta add all that horsepower. Oh boy. Oh boy. You basically made Ferraris.
Yeah,
they're made out of spaghetti too.
As soon as we got there, we asked, "Is this the Italian Derby Challenge?" And the guy said, "Yes, it is." And he handed us a rule paper, and he said, "What you'll be doing is making, in his words, pasta Ferraris." And I said, "Yes, yes, of course we're making pasta Ferraris." I was so
you mean
excited.
we're building real Ferraris?
We spent 3 hours making pasta Ferraris.
Are you kidding me? Oh boy. Oh boy.
We got back to the convention center at 1, and then we were done at 4 o'clock.
Oh boy.
Ethan, time flies when you're making pasta Ferraris.
Time flies when you're working with all that horsepower.
Yeah, I know. Tell me about it. Me and Hunter felt like the original 1970s Ferrari designers building our pasta Ferraris.
They might as well just call you Enzo.
Pretty much. Rest in peace. It was so much fun,
oh,
Ethan.
Boy. That sounds hilarious.
It was awesome. And then there was like an actual Pinewood Derby looking track.
Oh.
Not as official and meant to hold one car.
We should convert the I think we should convert the Pinewood Derby into the
pasta.
The pasta. the Spaghetti 500.
You know what? I agree. There needs to be a venturing thing for Pinewood Derby. Anyway, so we get done at like 3:45ish, 4 o'clock. Hunter does his like 1 over. It works just fine. He does one more to try to go for speed and like distance. It's just okay. It didn't win. It got some good design points. It looks great. As well as
the important thing is though, how did it cook?
I wish we could cook them. That would have been awesome to like eat a jumbled mess of pasta. Where are we at? 20 minutes? All right, cool. We also did like a police training simulation.
Ooh,
great time
that sounds cool.
Because there's 3 Explorer Scouts that were there, or 3 Explorer Scout subdivisions groups, I guess. There was the police department one, the fire department one, and the EMS Explorer Scouts. Very interesting. Never actually seen any of them in person.
No, yeah.
There were also Sea Scouts and Venturing Scouts.
Little sea boys.
Great time. There was like 3,500 people there.
It's quite the turnout.
Yeah, big
fest.
The Gatlinburg Convention Center it's just big enough to hold everybody.
It's not that big.
It's not that big, but it's big enough to hold close to 4,000 people.
Big enough to hold some trucking firefighters. So.
Excuse me, exactly. So we did a police training simulator where it's an active simulator where you hold like a mock Glock or whatever, and
see what you did there.
Yeah, thank you. And you can actually, if a suspect like shows up to the scene of whatever's happening, you can actually yell at them like, "Hey, stop! Put your gun down! Stop!" or whatever.
You yell at them, bang.
You can yell at them, whatever, but there's an actual officer there to like judge how you're doing based on it.
Shoot first, questions later. RoboCop is all I need to know. That man didn't ask questions.
Your move, creep. Bang, 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 bang. Well, that's funny.
He's still moving.
I bang, 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 bang. After I got done, so Hunter did it first. Trevor did it second. I did it third. It was just the 3 of us over the weekend. Hunter didn't know what we were doing. Like the guy that was there, like didn't explain it. Or the scout that was there was still a scout,
right?
And he didn't explain it like the best.
Because he's still a wee boy.
He's still a wee boy. He's probably younger than all 3 of us.
And he's an officer.
He's not an officer.
He's an officer.
There was an officer there.
He's an officer.
He's a 14-year-old police officer.
He's undercover.
He's probably 16.
He's Channing Tatum.
Either way.
21 Jump Street.
Hunter tried twice, and he's like, I don't know what I'm doing. And he got killed both times. Trevor did a simulation where he and his partner were like undercover, like getting a meth lab or whatever. His partner died, but he killed the guy that shot him. Whenever mine came up, my partner was patting down a guy that we pulled over, and my partner found a handgun on the guy. And I was like, all right, well, this guy's trouble. Someone came up from behind me. It's like a flat screen also. It's not VR. It's a flat screen. Some guy came up from the corner. And he's like, hey, what are y'all doing or whatever? Like cursing and all that because it's supposed to be, police,
like a simulated kind of thing.
Situation training. Yeah. And I was like, here's my actual words. Stop, don't, stop. Like that. And I'm holding this plastic gun that has a little IR reader on the end of it. And then the scout was like, all right, cool, he stopped the situation. And as soon as like he pressed stop on the simulation, I unloaded on the guy in the simulation. And I went bang, 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 bang. And he's like, it's not what you do. And I was like, simulation's over.
That's police brutality, Elisha.
That is police brutality. Good thing I'm not really a police officer.
You're not trained like that 14-year-old boy.
It was still a lot of fun though.
That's not really neat though.
Do you know what 3-gun is?
I don't think so.
Rifle, shotgun, pistol, like as fast as you can, hitting targets.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. Where you just move down the line.
Yeah. We did that with airsoft.
Cool.
The airsoft guns they had were really nice.
Nerfy.
They were very nice.
Well, they have a really nice airsoft store there in. They used to have a couple of them.
Yeah.
And throughout the main area of Gatlinburg there.
Yeah.
Which is super random.
It is super random.
They have a bunch of knife stores and airsoft gun stores.
Yeah. But these were like from Evike, like actual really good websites. And I really want to get an Airsoft 1911 now. It was really nice. Their sites were kind of weird on them. Like I'm sure they're not meant for everybody to use one handgun. But the rifle sites were like they were deadly accurate. Like it was ridiculous because you were standing like 20 feet away, hitting no joke, like a phone sized target. I hit 6 out of 6 for the rifle. I hit 1 out of 6 for the pistol, and I got 4 out of 6 for the. Thank you. It was a lot of fun. Let's see. And then, okay, so for the talent show, and actually, we have 5 minutes left, so I'm going to skim past this. Or I'm going to breeze right past this. For the talent show, there were over 70 participants, which over the course of Friday night, Saturday before the closing ceremony at like 8 p.m.
So you know what that means?
Yeah.
There's time enough for plenty of twerking firefighters.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Here's what happened.
Since it's 2 days. They had 69 acts.
Exactly. Here's what happened. All right? And this just chaps my hide. There were 70 participants. Mm-hmm. There were 14 girls that had ukuleles and sang. That's fine, right?
Right.
There were 2 piano players. I knew one of them. He's in another crew. I don't know if Cookeville or Dunlap. Either way, still Middle Tennessee Council.
Yeah.
Which there were 13 states that were there, multiple councils,
nice.
Multiple areas and regions. And he played a beautiful, wonderful song. He got third place.
Nice.
No sheet music, all from memory, like a 4-minute song.
Very impressive.
Extremely impressive.
And that girl, like I said, girl that sang, beautiful job, excellent job.
Absolutely beautiful,
phenomenal.
She got second place. First place was the twerking firefighters from a firefighting explorer
I have
scout
so many
crew.
Questions, though.
They made that up the day before. They made up the day before that they wanted to twerk. That they wanted to like stripper dance.
But that's not a talent.
Okay, but they won first place apparently. There were originally 5 of them. Also, there were only 3 on stage because 2 of them didn't want to do it in front of 3,500 people.
Because 2 of them were smart boys. 2 of them realized
they're like a firefighter.
That's ridiculous, though.
Crew Scout Explorer unit from like Georgia, like Atlanta.
That frustrates me so much.
It frustrates me so much also because the first one was like a kid doing like tons of kung fu moves with a sword, like jumping and flipping around.
Somebody doing real stuff.
Our friend playing the piano. 2 girls singing ukulele and beautiful singing. And then at the very end, it's this firefighters dancing like Magic Mike dancing on stage, and they won first place.
I am miffed.
Ethan, but you know what doesn't make us upset?
Our sponsor.
This week's sponsor.
Ever and always.
Forever and always. In our hearts.
Somewhere Liquors.
You know where they're located, Ethan?
Where are they located, Elisha?
In the Plaza Shopping Center, across from Citizens Tri-County Bank.
Hey, another place.
Hey, I know that place too. Somewhere Liquors is by that place. They're located at 1100 Smithville Highway, Suite 137 in McMinnville, Tennessee.
What do they have, Elisha?
They have a walk-in beer cave. Ooh. Cold, chilly.
Nifty.
They have a wide selection of bourbons, whiskeys, vodkas, tequilas, and more. They are McMinnville's first liquor store.
Historic.
Pretty cool, huh? Their business hours are 8 through 10, Monday through Thursday, 8 through 11, Friday, and Saturday. And then their phone number is probably at the end of this. And also at the beginning of this. Ethan, we're at 28 minutes. Are you glad to have me back?
I'm glad. I missed you, my boy. But I have a really important question to ask you.
Yeah.
Do they call Elon Musk's smell the musk?
Probably.
And on that note. Have a good week.
Yeah.
Thanks for listening.
Go like our Facebook page, Third Opinion Podcast. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, Third Opinion Podcast. I'm really tired, so we'll probably just do a 30-minute one for this.
And if you meet Elon Musk, be sure to ask him the hard-hitting question.
Or don't. You know, if you want to.
No, do it. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
I'll see you later, Ethan.
Goodbye.
Thanks for listening.
You're welcome.